The economic stimulus package is here. Ready, set, wait a minute. I'm not ready to run. I still need to stretch or get warmed up. I don't want to pull a muscle. Don't wait long. $432 billion of the U.S. stimulus package is being given out to government agencies on a state, local, city, and township level, to K-12 school districts, colleges and universities, both public and private, public housing authorities, nonprofits with and without a 501c3 status. Even corporations and people like you and me are getting involved in the biggest infusion of grant money in human history. But time is of the essence. Stretch, warm up, whatever you need to get to the starting line and be ready to sprint when the gun goes off. But I don't even know if this fast-paced race is for me or my agency. Well, watch the video. In less than 9 minutes, you'll find out. You'll get a quick review of the stimulus package purpose and process, vital grant information from the feds and from your state, 5 ways to make your proposal stand out, the access to a 10-day plan for you to use if the timeline is too short and you don't have time or expertise to figure it out on your own. Here's a quick review. The purpose of the public stimulus package is to preserve and create new jobs, to assist those most impacted by the recession, to increase economic efficiency, to invest in transportation, environmental protection, and other infrastructure that will provide long-term economic benefits, and finally, to stabilize state and local budgets. The grant process started February 17th when the stimulus package, called American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009, was signed into law. The legislative branch of the federal government authorized the executive branch, which is the president and the federal departments and agencies, to get the money and guidelines out ASAP. Some of that money goes directly to your local community in competitive grants. Other money goes to states and regions through formula and block grants. The states then figure out how to distribute the billions of dollars to your local communities through its own grant process. These are very tough economic times indeed for so many people. We don't have much time. Money needs to get out fast. To help, the feds created a new website, recovery.gov, to speed up the process. Another useful government site where you can get access to available competitive grants and even apply online is grants.gov. Plus, states have their own recovery sites that are usually different from their usual websites. You can double your chances of success if you analyze the federal sites and the state recovery sites thoroughly. Before we cover the 5 ways to make your grant proposal stand out, let's take a quick tour of 2 federal websites and the New York State Recovery website. First, the federal recovery.gov site. Go there, sign up for updates, enter your email, zip, click sign up button, scroll down, check out the news, timeline, accountability and transparency information, as well as how you can share your own recovery story. Then go to the agency progress and resources, where you can view the various federal departments, including the Department of Defense, Department of Education, Department of Energy. When you click on the view site, it will take you directly to that federal site for more information. Back on the recovery.gov main site, click on the State Progress and Resources button. It will take you to a map that you click on, put your cursor above the state that you want, in this case, New York. Click with your mouse. It will take you to that particular state's recovery website. So this is the New York recovery site. You can click on news to get more information, press releases, resources and links, including the Department of Education, Energy, as well as information for students, campuses, and competitive grants for education on some of these other sites as well. You can find out about the various programs in 6 key areas: education, energy, environment, housing, sewer and water, and transportation. When you click on more, it will take you to a fact sheet for that particular area where you can find out more information. The New York Shares link will take you to a page that tells you how much the state is getting, $24.6 billion, broken down into the various areas, categories. You can get updates. Click on the Get Updates link and you can fill in the boxes, and they'll send you information and updates. And then finally, you submit your proposal in the first stage by filling out the application here. You scroll down to the very bottom and you'll see that the New York State Economic Recovery and Reinvestment Cabinet is still reviewing the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act to determine eligibility and other requirements for funding. Once the standards are determined, then users that submit proposals on this page will be contacted with information regarding the next official stage of the application process. So here you can put a brief project description and expected outcomes. For example, an outcome is 150 linear feet of new sewer line and a maximum of 2,000 characters. Then I think that's it on this particular page. You can check that out for more information. Now, one last federal page is grants.gov. It's a place you can go to register first on behalf of your organization, as well as yourself as an individual. And then here is where you apply for grants for a variety of different areas, and it will give you instructions and how to download the grant application package. So that is it. That's a quick tour of recovery.gov, the New York State Recovery page, and grants.gov. Here are 5 ways to make your proposal stand out. Go green. Even if you're seeking money for the arts, services for the children, or even job training, include a sentence like this: basic reduction in power consumption, responsible travel, and various other activities will offset our carbon footprint. Disseminate results of your project. Set up a blog, create an email list, make a presentation at a regional conference, write an ebook, a special curriculum on what you learned, and train others. Pass on your legacy. Turn disaster into opportunity. After the Great Depression, my great-grandmother Zelfa hired laid-off farm workers and electricians to work on 2 farms, and they installed new wiring when electricity came to rural south-central Michigan in 1937. Include an accountability and transparency plan. Become familiar with the OMB circulars and build into your budget an outside audit of both your budget and performance. Increase transparency by involving the local media, issuing press releases, opening a Twitter account, opening a Facebook fan page, and creating a blog and posting regularly. Include a long-term sustainability plan. See this as seed money that will grow and not have to be paid out again from stimulus dollars in the future. Diversify your funding streams with online fundraising, other grant writing, and fee-for-services. Establish a for-profit service or activity that can grow to cover the cost of running the program in the future. Involve those that you hire to brainstorm creative ways to pay it forward. And if you don't have time or expertise to write your grant, try our 10-day plan. In it, we analyze your state's recovery plan and the federal options available to you and your agency. You have an expert who coaches you by phone and email. You get a checklist of the things to follow. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3. You use a fill-in-the-blank template to make collecting the information easier, and your expert will write the first draft, facilitate a mock review process, which increases your success rate by 20%. He'll also edit and write the final draft, and all of this can be done in as little as 10 days. So get access to the 10-day plan plus your free webcasts. Go to howtogetyourgrant.com. Enter your first name and your primary email, then click on the Yes, Sign Me Up button. You'll get access to the 10-day plan plus your free Stimulus Package Grants webcast. As Marguerite says, the webcast is information-packed. Okay, when I say ready, set, go, I want you to go to howtogetyourgrant.com. Fill out the form there and ask for the webcast information to be sent to you as well as the 10-day plan. So thank you. I'll see you in the next webcast or video. Ready, set, go!